A man noticed something odd while at work. He observed that whenever someone withdrew money from the bank, no one paid attention to the 1-cent fee deducted. But this small service fee presented him with a chance to get rich overnight. Because his bank has nearly 10 million customers, even deducting just 1 cent from each account would net him a fortune. But the account holders wouldn't even notice the cent deduction. Without further ado, the first step was to get customer information. David first designed a virus program, masquerading it as a business email, and sent it to his boss. As the boss opened it, the virus started running. It not only gave David access to monitor his boss's computer, but also spread the virus across the entire company network. This caused all computers to crash. Whenever the network security manager rebooted a computer, the password was automatically sent to David. Just like that, David easily gained access to the bank's database. He obtained all the bank's customer information. Then, under the guise of service fees, he deducted 1 cent from each account. He easily collected $95,000. To safely transfer the money, David found a dormant account in the system and transferred the money there. Seeing the plan work, David jumped up excitedly, but at that moment, a loud knocking sounded at the door. He knew the gang was after him. It turned out, David's father had failed in business and owed high-interest loans. A few days ago, he had a heart attack and was hospitalized. The gang kidnapped David to recover the loan. They gave him 2 days to repay. Forced, David had to think of the 1-cent plan. He evaded the gang and went to the bank. He presented a forged ID, successfully withdrew the money. He not only paid off the loan, but also covered his father's surgery costs. He saved his father from death's edge. However, just when he thought everything was back to normal, a news report plunged him into panic. It turned out that just last night, his boss had an accident. To assist the police investigation, the bank's security sealed the entire building. David panicked. The virus email was still on his boss's computer, so if the police found it, his actions would be exposed completely. He had to erase all traces before the police arrived, but his computer was at home. Only by going to the bank's 4th-floor server room could he delete the evidence. To enter the server room, he needed fingerprint access from the network security department. While he was frantically searching, he happened to meet a colleague from the security department in the restroom. He saw the colleague casually place his bag on the sink, with his phone stuck in the bag. David knew his chance had come. Sure enough, when he peeled off the screen protector, a clear fingerprint was visible. He immediately disguised himself as a janitor, using the colleague's fingerprint to activate the special elevator, and went to the security department. He first deleted the surveillance footage of entering, then forced a system upgrade, temporarily shutting down the monitoring system. Next, he had 15 minutes to complete his task. David randomly selected an unlucky employee who could access the server room, printed their access card, and entered the server room. He began erasing the evidence bit by bit. Meanwhile, the security manager received a notification. Someone used the access card to enter the server room, but this person was an employee he always worked with. He realized something was wrong. He went to check the server room, but saw a shocking scene.